What's up, all my nerd friends out there? This is Mr. Chill here, and we got to talk about some My Hero Academia chapter 392. And what a deep chapter this was. Basically, Toga, we got some more information about Toga's life, how none of the heroes understand her. Definitely Araka. Araka's trying to get to Toga, and she had a chance a while back, the first war, and when Toga lost twice, she was very hurt and very um, in pain, and she wanted a friend to talk to, and she thought to talk to Araka. Hey, I need to talk to you, ask you some questions, and basically Araka didn't want to hear nothing when she treated her like a villain, except for her friend. And that's what Toga needed at the time, and she didn't trust her, and that's now she's regretting it. Now this is what happens when Toga didn't get the help she needed, and she just all full of hate and rage and grief and everything. She never got over the death of Twice because all this, she didn't become this unstable. She was unstable, but more unstable than since the death of Twice, because that feels like that's why she's using Twice's ability all this, and she's using great freaking clones everywhere. The clones are taking blood, and she's using the blood, the heroes that's fallen in the battle, as to make more clones of them. Like she used Floppy, she used Earphone Jack. I think that was her name. Some of the other heroes, just she has so much power, and no one really could stop her because everyone's all badly damaged, hurt. All the big timers, like I said, are down for the count. Endeavor and Shota are down from the fight with Dabi. So who could really stop her? And they're all trying to do this friendship stuff, stop Araka with his friendship. Like Araka's trying to get to her. Floppy's trying to convince Toga to listen to her. Listen to her. She's here for you, and she want nothing to do with it. She's telling you, you don't understand me. You don't know my life. You don't know what I've been through. You have nothing. You had a good life. You had people accepting you. She was an outcast. Her parents basically treated her like a freak, a monster. Like I wish I had no more daughter. And that's her quirk. Like they treat her because she was different. She was drinking blood. She really didn't hurt nobody. She drank the dead bird's blood. She A kid cut herself, so she drank the blood of it, a little kid. She didn't kill no one. She didn't hurt nobody or cause them to get hit. She just drank their blood. That's her power. That's her quirk. And because it's different from everyone, it's different from like Bakuro or Shoto or everything like that. You treat it like a monster. It's like that's what sucks about the society they live in. That's why these heroes, basically the society they live in, these villains, all these people that live in, create these villains. The Shigaraki got created because he lived in a damaged household with a crazy quirk, but he didn't mean to kill his family. He just was so unstable, and no one really to help him with his problems. And when his powers went berserk, killed his family by accident, and just it sucks. And same thing with Twice, even Twice, like Twice, his powers, he lost control of his power, and he became mentally unstable. He maybe needed a psychiatrist, someone to help him to put himself together. And little by little, that's what he became close with Toga, because he created Twice persona in his head and made a mask, because he even didn't want to use his power because he was afraid. When his mask got damaged, and he was scared because he said, "I don't even know who I am." He made so much copies. Am I real or this? He was going nuts. The Toga put a cloth over him and said, "You're okay. Everything's fine. We're here. I'll help you." And he finally got help from Toga. He finally got help with somebody. These villains maybe did want help, and when he seeked help and they got denied, they got, because they're unstable or minds all messed up. Look what happened to Dabi. Grew up in a household his father pushed him to the limit, and tossed him aside when he notices he couldn't be the number one hero. He couldn't be the one to defeat All Might one day. Shoto was the chosen one, and he tossed him aside. And he was heartbroken from that, and he wanted to prove himself. He could still get the love from his father, and burned himself up because of that. Became mentally stable, you know, and no one punished Endeavor for that. No one, he lied about that. He just, his son died and all that stuff. Hide his background story, and that's who it was. It moved on from Dabi. He was all about Shoto after that, until Endeavor regretted and all that stuff. Later on, he started changing. All these characters, Spinner grew up in a world that's racist to his kind, prejudice. Like all these characters, all these villains. That's why I like them so much. Has some deep stories. They weren't born a villain. They were created in the world they live in. They were created and made like that. It sucks. And some of these heroes don't see it that way. They see, oh, you don't need to go the villain path because this and that. Sometimes they had to find acceptance. Like they start finding each other, become more close. If you notice, learning. That's why I love um, when they start telling us the villain stories and learn their how well they work together during the Liberation Front, the villain arc, when they're fighting side by side with each other. How Twice cares about Toga so much. How Spinner cares about Shigaraki so much. Like they motivate each other. When Dabi burned down the house that Toga lived in for all the bad memories she went through in that house, and freaking with Twice saved Toga's life two times his end time and all that stuff, and just they really found a bond and close acceptance along each other, and that's what they're doing for. Like even it's funny, like they get stronger for friendship. Like they're not Deku and Baku are not the only ones that get motivated. Oh, I'm doing this for my friend. All my friendship, they're doing it for two. They're doing that as well. They're getting stronger off each other. Spinner was trying to free Kaguri to help Shigaraki because they were friends. He's doing all this for Shigaraki, not for All Might, not all for One. They don't care for All One. They're doing for each other. What Dabi was doing for his goal mostly, but he did find some acceptance each other. Like he, in the sick way, he did care about Twice's death when even when Hawks. Remember, Hawks was freaking telling you didn't care about your comrades. He did care, but he was smiling at the time. But he did care that you killed my friend. He burned off Hawk's wings off. So the wings, the League of Villains were so awesome characters, and sad they're all going down one by one. Because I see Toga's next on the list to go down, no doubt about it. It's her turn to go down, and it's sad. She's not gonna die. I don't believe she's gonna die, because even like Araka, when Floppy said, "We're not here to arrest you or kill you or any of that, or put you down. Just we're here as a friend trying to stop you," and it's not working. But in the end of this chapter, it shows that she's thinking of him twice, and I think that's the only person I could maybe ask her, turn it down a notch. Don't do this. You still got a bright future. You're young. Thank you for doing all this for me, for Twice and all that stuff. But maybe Twice will give her a message in afterlife. Maybe a flashback memory what Twice said to her. In the League of Villains, maybe some other friends in the League of Villains who have them convinced, like, stop this. They'll give up everything. They'll make them kill you. Oh, I see Toga getting stopped, maybe depowering herself, and in all this, and she'll get captured. And I have a feeling Oraka and her will become friends. Like she'll visit her in prison. I see the life of Toga being behind bars. She's not getting away or anything, but I see her behind bars, the mental place or whatever, and that's what's sad. Like I said, a lot of these villains, League of Villain members, are getting put down. That's their destiny for that. Then the only two villains left is All Might, and I mean All for One versus All Might. That fight story right there, that's gonna be awesome. Can't wait to see that. What happens between them and Shigaki, obviously, and it feels like this story's coming to the end. Yeah, by the end of this year, I feel like My Hero Academia is coming to a real end. People think it will be a little longer, but I can't see it be a little longer. It's on a break next week. They're taking a lot of breaks to extend it, but I believe like My Hero Academia is coming to the end, and it's gonna be pretty sad, like I said. And if there is a plus, I don't know how good that plus will be. Like if it's like My Hero Academia Plus, Z, whatever, like another time jump manga story for My Hero Academia. Um, a lot of my, I don't know, they could create a better villain team than the League of Villains. Maybe they can. I don't know. I love the story backgrounds of each of the characters. They're all great. Is Spinner gonna live through this? Maybe. Who knows? Or Shigaraki. I think Shigaraki might live through all this. Deku, his 10th. I think he might bring him forward, but he might get arrested. He did a lot of damage already too. Or maybe he will die and just die normal. Who knows? We'll see how everything folds in the end of the story, and we'll see what happens. But comment below. Give me your guys' thoughts on My Hero Academia chapter 392. Tongue twister. Um, and what's your favorite part of this chapter? What do you think is gonna happen to Toga by after all this? Is Toga gonna get arrested? She's gonna get stopped somehow. Or they gonna hurt her? Or maybe they will kill her. She stabbed Araka. And what's gonna help her? What's gonna help her change her mind? Is Twice gonna be the one to change their mind to stop hunting down these heroes? Like stop all this madness? What's gonna happen to stop Toga for all this? Who's gonna stop Toga for all this? Twice, some of the heroes that's left. Who? What's gonna happen next chapter? We got 2 weeks. No, My Hero Academia next weekend. Next weekend, on the following weekend, we'll get My Hero Academia to find out the answer. We'll see what happens. But comment below, give me your guys' thoughts of all this madness going on in My Hero Academia chapter 392. But thank you all for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel if you're new, and I hope you guys enjoy my video. I'll talk to y'all next time. Have a good day and good night. And remember, stay nerdy forever. Bye.